That's the growing region, and that's where we have to get to intervene in a big way. Because you see, the Americans themselves have the reason why they're there now is before they went south, free trade agreement with the Americas and so on. People like me who are multilateralists said at that time, if you want to go regional, go east, meaning to the Asian region, because that's where you big growth. That's where you'll do best. South, it's up and down, politically troublesome. The last 4 years they've done well, but nothing can be counted on, and there's nothing to be had in Africa at the moment. So it is just and so now they're trying to make up for it by starting this TPP, etc., taking advantage of the Chinese aggression, because the little guys now want American protection.
Right.
So they're bringing America in. We now have to play a similar role, saying we are now turning into a major power back again. If we are, our markets are going to be important for you also, right? So now you should let us in where we can shape the rules, because so far the Americans have been very tricky. They've just taken little guys, like Vietnam and Singapore and New Zealand, and imposed rules which are to their advantage, you see. And these little guys have agreed because they want basically America there as a counterweight to China and potentially future Japan, because they suffered from Japanese expansion and atrocities in the Second World War. We don't have anything like that vis-a-vis the Japanese. So we can work with the Japanese. We can actually go and say, look, all these rules which are being made are made by American lobbies. We don't want, TPP should be independent of all that. As long as we're willing to liberalize, which is in our own interest, which I think he will agree to, Modi and his advice, then it's fine. But we're not going to sign up for excessive intellectual property protection or labor standards which will be used in order to prevent imports of labor-intensive goods. That's what worries us, not labor standards as such, and so on. So I think we now, under Modi, assuming he comes in, should really take the matter into our own hands before it's too late, and go east, play an active role in TPP, or at least in trying to get So my recommendation is that anybody who is willing to join TPP through trade liberalization should be allowed to do that without signing up to all these other things. And we should actively pursue that agenda.